Hello friends, we have created a starting 11 of footballers who mockingly rejected offers from big teams. Our goalkeeper is Ederson. He was one of the players to whom Saudi Arabian teams made offers. However, the Brazilian goalkeeper responded mockingly to this offer, saying, "Last year, I won all the trophies I could. I'm not foolish enough to go to Saudi Arabia for money at this age." The 30-year-old player thinks it's too early to leave you. Everyone talks about how well Ederson distributes the ball, as if he plays like a center back. This is very true. However, the saves he makes are even more important. Even if no shots come for 60 minutes, a vital save after the 60th minute makes a huge contribution to his team. He made a lot of crucial saves this season. He's very calm, very focused, a complete goalkeeper. He might even be the most skillful goalkeeper in the world right now. Ederson is like a true magician on the field, almost redefining the art of goalkeeping. With Ruben Diaz in front of him, Ederson could be one of Guardiola's best transfers, according to many coaches' dreams. By the way, Guardiola rested Ederson last week. Steven Ortega took his place in goal, and he's also a very composed player who handles pressure very well. However, he doesn't have the long-range passing distribution that Ederson has. He can't deliver the ball to Haaland like Ederson, with pinpoint accuracy. The first center-back is Bremer. When he first left Torino, no one expected him to go to Juventus. Inter was the leading team in his transfer. Additionally, transferring from Torino to Juventus was not easy. That's why it was expected for Inter to secure the signature. However, suddenly Juventus intervened and got the deal done. Bremer said, "If Inter were a bigger team than Juventus for this transfer, I would have signed with them." This statement angered both Torino and Inter fans. The player believed that Juventus would return to its former glory, but point deductions were not in the plan. Still, they are contenders for the championship this year. However, it won't be easy. They'll have to compete with 3, maybe even 4 teams. Bremer has played in the starting lineup in every match so far this season. The other center-back is Puyol. He was a legend at Barcelona and at one point, one of the greatest defenders in the world. He wore only the Barcelona jersey throughout his career. Winning the Champions League 3 times and the World Cup once is quite special. Even winning La Liga 6 times is remarkable. The former defender, who ended his football career in 2014, revealed that he received 2 offers from Real Madrid. "Real Madrid wanted me for the first time after the match where I marked Luis Figo. Later, when they brought in Jose Antonio Camacho as the coach, they made offers to both me and Ronaldinho. But I was playing for the best club in the world and I couldn't go to a smaller team than Barcelona," he said. He was one of the heart-playing warriors among defenders. Defenders of that style have become very rare these days. It's safe to say that football has changed. Another center-back is Koulibaly. While playing for Napoli, he received multiple offers from Juventus. However, he stated, "I will never go to Juventus. I don't want to be remembered as a traitor. It's not worth it." In fact, Mertens, who is currently playing for Galatasaray, has a similar statement. Koulibaly continues his career in Saudi Arabia. The 32-year-old Senegalese player is wearing the jersey of Al Hilal, and his team is leading the league. They are 4 points ahead of Ronaldo's team. They are making steady progress towards the championship. The first midfielder is Jude Bellingham. He has played 12 matches this season and was named the player of the match in many of them. He currently plays for Real Madrid. Being the best in 9 out of these 12 matches is incredible. Jude Bellingham is the new king of La Liga. In Spain, everyone is talking about Bellingham to the point where it has become boring for fans of other teams. On paper, he is a midfielder, but in terms of scoring distribution, he is not only the leader of his team but also of the league. Bellingham is currently the top scorer in La Liga. He not only plays well but also contributes to the score. He is a true global star. We struggle to find appropriate words to praise him. His maturity level and aggressiveness at such a young age are intimidating. One of the teams that received an offer from him at the beginning of the season was Manchester United. In fact, just last month a fan told him to come to Manchester United. His response was, "Are you dumb?" The next player in the 11 is Scholes, who is also one of the best midfielders of all time. He talked about Bellingham and said, "Based on Bellingham's age and what he has achieved in his short career so far, I think he is better than anyone we have seen so far." Another midfielder is Paul Scholes, a true legend. He retired once, but United could never replace him. When it came to the need for a midfielder, if it was Manchester United, the rest were just details, Scholes said. He came back at the age of 37, 5 months later, stating, "If you want me to play for you, you have to buy Manchester United." His height, being on the shorter side, sometimes drew criticism. However, as they criticized, Scholes made history. He was one of the best midfielders in history. The ball he struck would go wherever Scholes wanted it to. It didn't matter if it was fast or slow, short or long. On the left wing, we have Quaresma, Rabona, Trivola, and Ricardo Quaresma. He was one of the most talented footballers in the world. According to Portuguese Ronaldo, Quaresma became our country's most talented player. If you were to ask him, maybe he spent the best days of his career at Besiktas. In fact, besides Porto and Sporting, he played very special football at Besiktas as well. He transferred to the black and white team twice. In both times, he amazed everyone with his skills, but success also came in the second stint. Former Fenerbahce president Aziz Yildirim had said that Quaresma wanted to come to Fenerbahce. However, Quaresma later denied these claims. He said, "I will not play for any team in Turkey other than Besiktas." He played for Kasımpaşa for a while. However, this was not interpreted as betrayal by the fans, because Quaresma's departure had been a bit painful. Quaresma confirmed in one statement that he did receive an offer from Fenerbahce, but then he said, "Fenerbahce offer wouldn't be enough for me." On the right wing, we have Di Maria. While playing for Real Madrid, he was constantly receiving offers. In fact, he really wanted to stay and even said, "If they want me to stay, I will stay." However, Real Madrid gave up on him. In the season before he left, he received an offer from Tottenham. "But hearing that I could go to Tottenham while always giving my best for my club hurts me," he said. Di Maria made Tottenham regret making an offer. They couldn't get him and ended up embarrassed. The Argentine star will retire from the national team after the Copa America. He was one of the important names for Argentina. He is retiring, but his club career continues at Benfica. He contributes to the score in almost every match. He scored 2 goals in the recent Porto match. Di Maria is a big player in big matches. In the number 10 position, we have Marco Reus. We know the relationship between Reus and Bayern by heart now. They tried many times, but Bayern Munich couldn't get what they wanted. It's tough for them too. They can almost get any player they want. However, there is a great character who has rejected them, and that is Marco Reus. The 34-year-old German star relinquished the captaincy at the beginning of the season. He may not be the captain, but he continues to carry the team on his back. He has scored 3 goals and provided 1 assist in the last 5 matches. Saying Borussia Dortmund is like saying Marco Reus. He has become a symbol now. They didn't believe in him when he played in the youth team. Reus shone in another team, but there is no example of such incredible love despite his coming and going. The first forward is Ibrahimovic. He retired this year. The iconic figure of football bid farewell to the game at the age of 42. He scored a total of 496 goals in all official matches throughout his career. He played for many big teams and made a big impact wherever he went. When he went to Paris, he said, "It's true that I don't know many names from Ligue 1 in France, but I'm sure they know me." He also said, "Instead of the Eiffel Tower, they should erect a statue of me." He has even more grandiose and iconic quotes. He referred to himself as a god. He was once offered a deal from Chelsea, but he rejected it with an incredible response. He said, "Chelsea can't afford me. I would buy Chelsea." Another forward is Francesco Totti. In the 90s and early 2000s, Serie A was the best league in the world, and Totti became one of the legendary players of this legendary league. He started at Roma and ended at Roma. His number 10 jersey was retired and never given to anyone else. Totti's goals were precise, and he had a charismatic style. When he retired, the entire stadium cried at the same time. He received offers from all the major clubs you can think of. However, he turned them all down and never once considered leaving Roma. At that time, he didn't even respond to Real Madrid's offer. Although Roma accepted, he didn't respond as if mocking them. However, after retiring, he said, "My only regret is not joining Real Madrid. It turns out my second team was Real Madrid, and I'm very sorry I didn't transfer there." Yes, friends, we've come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, you can write in the comments which 11 you'd like to see in the next video. Goodbye.